So I'm just on my way to college, and well, that bike's there again. I think it's a Duke, whatever they're called, Dukes, Super Duke, Duke, and yeah. I thought a good topic to talk about is where I got my name from, Slimster. It's only a new name that it's only a new name that I've been using really for about a year now. It was back in my old school. We had a substitute teacher, and he came up to me and asked what my name was, and I said my name, and then he mistook it for Slim. So then ever since, a few of my friends have called me Slim. So then I just added star on the end, because Slim on its own is a bit short. So yeah. In my last video I said that the it's getting brighter later now. Wait, earlier. No, hang on. Wait, I'm getting confused now. No, I said that the sun sets earlier now, which I meant it sets later. Obviously, because it's coming to the end of winter now. I think. I don't know. I don't know when all the seasons are. I don't really care, to be honest. This level crossing always manages to get me as well. Can either stay down for 30 seconds or it stays down for like 10 minutes. The amount of times this thing has made me late for college. Look at that yellow house. Don't know if you can see that.
Six and a half hours later. Tomorrow.
I just needed to pull over and check if I had my camera on the right setting, because there are two settings. One is for night mode and the second one's for day mode, and because I was recording at night yesterday I changed it to night, and I wasn't sure if I put it back to day, and I had, which is good. My friends and I plan on riding to London soon, so I'll record that. That should be a good video. Get some supercars on camera. Literally every road in London has a supercar driving down it or parked on the side of the road. Around here you only see a supercar, what, once a year? They're finally doing something to that building. That's been abandoned now for a few years. It used to be a 1 minute, need to get up here. Yeah, it used to be a insurance building for a insurance company, and then they sort of just left it, and yeah, it's been abandoned now for a few years. So it's about time they do something to it. I plan on getting all new gear when I get my 125, because this stuff hasn't lasted very long. It's all torn, even though I haven't came off my bike or anything. Oh, this is going to be annoying. I sort of respect farmers, even though I wouldn't want to be one. Probably one of the most stressful jobs possible, because they do all this. They don't get paid a lot probably, I'm not sure, I've never looked into it. If it wasn't for them, there'd probably be no food. And yeah, you can earn a lot of money from being a farmer. I know, well, my mum knows a guy who lives down where she lives, and he's a multi-millionaire because him and his brother put all their money together and bought loads of land, and then they rent out all the land to farmers, and now they're millionaires. But they don't show that they've got all that money. They just buy like a simple car, no Ferraris or Lamborghinis or anything, just like a Mercedes or a BMW. I mean, if I had a lot of money, first thing I would buy is a Ferrari 458 Italia. Say if I was about like 20, maybe 21, yeah, I'd buy a Ferrari. I'll buy a really nice bike, maybe a Ducati 899. And then I'll give my parents some money, buy a nice house somewhere quiet. It would have to be a modern house. You know those modern houses that they're all white and they've got loads of windows. I'll probably move somewhere like Sandbanks. I don't know if any of you know where that is. It's a place down south in the UK. Yeah, I'd move down to Sandbanks. It's a place down south in the UK, and it used to be, I think it was the second most expensive place to live in the world. The average house down there is like 20 million, but they're all what I was talking about, those modern houses, like every single one down there. People like Harry Redknapp and all that live down there. Not that I like football, I hate it. It's just a bunch of pansies running around. Start crying if they get tapped on the foot. Thank God that's over. Yeah, I had to just go in for college for just 2 lessons. It was just so boring. Yeah, as I was, what I was talking about earlier on my way to college, I was talking about getting new gear, and although I think getting all black gear would look cool, it's just, you don't get seen wearing all black. Right now it would be a lot harder to see me if I was wearing a black helmet, black jacket, black trousers. So I want to get I'll get another green helmet, but I want to get it in the like a sports one, a sports shape, because this isn't really a sports helmet. I don't really like the look of this helmet. And then I want to get a new jacket because these are terrible. They haven't lasted very long. They just keep on tearing, and the thread keeps on coming out, even though I haven't came off my bike at all and haven't caught it on anything. Just poorly made, these. So yeah, I found all the gear that I want to get, and also I found the gear up what I want to get when I get my bigger bike, not my 125, an even bigger bike. I want to get well, my dream bike is a Kawasaki ZX6R. I think that it's just such a nice looking bike, and Kawasaki's are just really, really well made. And the gear I want to get for that is Alpine Star. It's a leather gear, and it's a black jacket with and it's got bits of green on it. And I want to get black leather Alpine Star trousers as well. So that's going to have to wait a while. What I'm thinking of doing is get a ZX6R, which is a 636cc, and then restrict it, get it when I'm 19, because you can get whatever size bike you want at 19, but it has to be restricted to a certain amount of power, which I'll do. When I get my 125, I found a exhaust which sounds the same as a Akrapovic exhaust. It's called like an IXIL. Sounds really nice. And the good thing is that they make an exhaust for the Rieju RS2 125, which is the bike that I'm getting next. So yeah, that's what the exhaust I'm going to be getting. I don't really like the sound of a stock 125 because it just doesn't sound powerful. But then once you put a custom exhaust on it, it just sounds a lot more powerful, deeper and all that. I saw this video on YouTube of this guy driving his motorbike in the United States, and this car was up on his left, and then he swung in front of him, so the biker slammed on his brakes, and then a police car hit him up his rear, and then the cop got out of the car and started saying how it's the biker's fault, saying that how he can write loads of tickets for the biker. I'm not fully sure about America's law about going up the back of someone, but over here it would be firstly the cop's fault for going up behind him, and I don't know what would happen. I guess the police would have to fix his bike for him. And I was just thinking how different the police are over in America to the police over here. The police in America are just so abusive and power hungry. Over here they're actually quite decent and will actually sort things out in a decent manner. But however, in America you do get the odd cool cop. I saw a video on YouTube of this cop on a Harley Davidson have a race against this guy on his Honda, I think it was. But the thing is, they raced within the speed limit. They're on the motorway, or what the Americans call freeways. And the cop got fired for doing it. And then the guy who the cop raced made a petition saying how it's wrong to fire him for just being like a kind cop and having fun with the public. So then he made a petition, got enough signatures, and the cop was given his job back, which is good. Wow, again, great. Insane. Oh, look at that. It's the new BMW. It's the new BMW, I really like those. I can see all cars in a few years looking like that new BMW. Can't remember what it's called, it's like the i5 or the i7 I think it is. Yeah, it just looks so modern and futuristic and cool at the same time. I wouldn't mind having one of those. See, one of the reasons I'm not going to bother getting a car until I'm about 21, 22, because all first cars, unless you have a lot of money, it's just a terrible first car. It's just always something you don't want to be seen driving around in, whereas all sports bikes look nice. So that's another reason why I'm going to stay with bikes. And plus I just prefer bikes to finding cars, it's just so boring. It's really cool on Sunday mornings, because when I'm at home all I can hear is motorbikes flying past our road, because on Sundays obviously everyone's going to Box Hill for the motorbike meet, which I plan on doing very soon, and I'll record going there with a few of my mates. Right, well that's it for this video. I'll be recording again tomorrow. Yeah. See you later. Later.